evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, December 27th, 2012. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with a Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, newly elected Republican State Senator Janice Bowling will return to the GOP statewide executive committee. The governor's highway safety office and local police are on their final campaign against impaired driving for 2012, and most state returns will have to be filed online after January 1st. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Welcome to Camino Real, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Real with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
Are you looking for a new car dealer that offers no games, no gimmicks, no hassles? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Keith Barnett here today with my nephew Clay to tell you about the all-new 2012 Kia Optima. Yours today for $21,995 after rebates and incentives. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. No games, no gimmicks, no hassles. My question is, tell them, Clay.
Why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. Republican State Senator Janice Bowling will return to the GOP statewide executive committee. The former Tullahoma alderman and congressional candidate was automatically removed from the state committee last month after leadership said that she failed to show up for 3 consecutive meetings of the group. Bowling challenged the action, saying she had participated in 2 special telephone meetings following her absences. She says she missed a 3rd meeting due to illness. Party lawyer Scott Carey upheld Bowling's challenge. Bowling easily beat Democrat Jim Lewis last month for a 4-year term. The district includes Coffee, Franklin, Grundy, and Warren counties.
The governor's highway safety office is conducting its final campaign against impaired driving for 2012. The Booze It and Lose It campaign runs until January 2nd, 2013. The campaign partners with local agencies to conduct campaigns throughout the year focusing on impaired driving, speeding, seatbelt, and child restraint compliance. This particular campaign will focus on impaired driving during the holiday season. The Tullahoma Police Department participates in each campaign and compiles statistical data for the efforts for the conclusion of the state's overall effectiveness. Impaired driving does not just mean alcohol related, but it also includes incidents of impaired driving due to medications or illicit drugs. In 2012, to date, Tennessee, the Tullahoma Police Department, has made 70 arrests for DUI and 40 arrests for liquor violations involving vehicles. This is in comparison to 2011 data that reflects 45 arrests for DUI and 43 cases of liquor violations. Impaired driving continues to be a major contributor of motor vehicle collisions that result in monetary losses, injuries, and deaths. A conviction for first offense DUI at a minimum results in revocation of the driver's license for 1 year, mandatory jail sentence of up to 48 hours, up to 11 months and 29 days, and fines and costs that could range between $350 and $1,500. A conviction for a second and subsequent offenses result in enhanced punishments and costs. Please drive responsibly, and if you drink, do consider a designated driver.
Beginning January 1st, 2013, franchise and excise taxes, certain sales and and use tax returns, and professional privilege tax returns must be filed electronically pursuant to Public Chapter 657, which was passed in 2012. This requirement is in addition to those previously identified sales and use tax accounts that are currently required to be filed electronically. The details for filing electronic returns can be found on the Tennessee Department of Revenue website. Tax payments must be made by electronic funds transfer. The Department of Revenue also offers several options for filing tax returns and payments electronically.
It was likely a record weekend for gun sales in Tennessee. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation spokeswoman Kristen Helm says the agency performed 9,772 background checks over the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before Christmas. That's 500 more than the second biggest weekend on record, Black Friday, and 2 days that followed that in November. Background checks do not indicate how many guns were actually sold because buyers can purchase more than one gun. John Harris is executive director of the Guns Rights Advocacy Group, the Tennessee Firearms Association. He says many people he knows are purchasing guns and ammunition because they are concerned that certain weapons will soon be banned.
We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation.
It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Come on.
Some things in life you just have to wait for. Hit movies arriving in the mail shouldn't be one of them. Charter on Demand lets you enjoy tons of new release blockbusters instantly.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Welcome back. A coalition of media organizations is suing the Tennessee Department of Children's Services, alleging the agency is violating the law by not providing details about 31 children it had investigated that died during the first 6 months of this year. The lawsuit filed Wednesday is spearheaded by the Nashville Tennessean, which has repeatedly asked DCS for information. One of the lawsuit's requests is for the court order for the agency to explain why the records were not provided. In response to the newspaper's request, Deputy Attorney General Janet Kleinfelter recently wrote that the department, quote, has produced all the documents that it can, consistent with the state and federal laws, end quote.
Governor Bill Haslam says he doesn't think the way the media is wanting the information could protect the children involved. Governor Haslam spoke with TNReports.com last Friday. Let's watch.
Well, yeah, I do. Full disclosure, they filed a lawsuit today, so I'm a little limited in what I can say. But I will say this, that isn't just the DCS attorney's opinion. It's the Attorney General's opinion about what we're doing. We have a responsibility to protect children, and the statute, I think, is pretty clear about what we can and can't do. And so this isn't a case of us trying to withhold information. It's about we have a responsibility to protect children, and a lot of the way that they're wanting that information, I don't think would do that. But like I said, the lawsuit, that's probably all I should say.
DCS, I mean, while we're talking about it,
yeah, go ahead.
It's obviously been in the news a lot lately, and it never seems to be in the news for good reasons. Is there anything that you may propose this year to address that?
Well, again, I don't think DCS, they do hard work. Okay, just the very nature. If you're dealing with the Department of Children's Services, there's some family issues and situations of one kind of. So they do really hard work. So they're probably not ever going to be, in the news for good reasons. Although we think there are. I mean, we're at the fastest time to adoption of any system in the country. But I mean, nobody's going to go and say, "Oh, look, here's Billy who got adopted, 1 month faster than he would have in another state." But it's just the nature of what they do. Can DCS do a better job? Yeah. Can we do a better job in transportation and corrections and human services and mental health? Yes. But I think it does speak to the very nature of how difficult the work they're doing is.
A Rutherford County state lawmaker is adding his name to a list of potential challengers seeking to oust embattled 4th District Representative Scott Desjardins 2 years from now. Las Casas Republican State Representative Joe Carr says he is considering a run against the Jasper position, who easily beat Franklin County Democrat Eric Stewart for his second term last month. This despite Desjardins' admission that in the past he had urged at least 2 women to seek abortions and had affair with patients, hospital staff, and others. Carr says Nashville car dealer Lee Beeman will lead his exploratory committee. Carr is starting his 3rd term in the House. He supports tougher immigration laws and last year sponsored a failed bill that would tax strippers and adult businesses. Desjardins has rejected calls for his resignation.
Stay tuned. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up straight ahead.
On Christmas, we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. He is the ultimate gift, our Savior. We wish that everybody would have a blessed day and enjoy His love and peace. Yep.
We thank you for your continued support, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and God bless. And they saw a star.
This is for my daddy and the chips. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's up proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
At Charter, we're connecting military families with free webcams and the fastest, most reliable internet speeds. Get your webcam at charter.com/canyouSee.
I miss you, Daddy.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. Some of you who play or work in the cold believe a sip of alcohol will help keep them warm, but the Tennessee Department of Health is reminding Tennesseans that drinking alcohol in any quantity can actually expose a person to greater risk of hypothermia, the potential fatal condition of abnormally low core body temperature. TDH Chief Medical Officer David Reagan said, quote, when a person drinks alcohol, blood flow to the skin increases, producing a feeling of temporary warmth. That's dangerous because the body's normal reaction to cold is to move blood in the opposite direction from the skin to our body core to protect vital organs. The increased blood in the skin after drinking alcohol causes our bodies to lose heat more rapidly, increasing the possibility of life-threatening hypothermia, end quote. The early symptoms of hypothermia, being confused, sleepy, apathetic, delirious, or clumsy, can be mistaken for having consumed too much alcohol. Some people may not recognize that is happening and may not be able to think clearly and seek warm shelter because these changes may occur slowly. Hypothermia occurs when the body's core temperature falls below 95 degrees Fahrenheit, just less than the normal 98.6 degrees for most people. As this happens, a person can slip into a coma and the heart heart and respiratory system can fail. If you suspect someone has hypothermia, proper treatment should begin quickly. Severe hypothermia demands professional medical attention, so it's important to call 911 for help. Mild hypothermia requires fluids to replace those lost as the body tries to warm itself. Increase physical activity, dry clothes, and food and shelter in a warm place. Drinks with caffeine should be avoided as they cause the body to lose fluids. Similarly, tobacco products should also not be used as they cause blood vessels to restrict, increasing the risk of frostbite. The Tennessee Department of Health suggests avoiding alcohol, dressing in layers, changing out of wet clothes, and limiting time outdoors to avoid hypothermia. Approximately 800 people die annually in the United States from hypothermia, and many more visit emergency rooms for treatment for cold weather-related injuries and illnesses.
As the Christmas season is winding down, we bring you more from the Tullahoma Old Town Stroll. Let's watch a portion of the event from the Tullahoma Fine Arts Center.
This is the Old Town Christmas Stroll at the Tullahoma Fine Arts Center.
Snow on snow on snow on snow.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
It's nice to see familiar faces while enjoying great Sears low prices at your locally owned and operated Sears hometown store in Tullahoma and Shelbyville. Mike and his crew are a premier dealer where you'll find great Sears quality and availability at the lowest prices guaranteed. Featuring Craftsman tools with Sears' famous lifetime warranty, Craftsman lawn and garden equipment, 10 major appliance brands featuring Kenmore, Electrolux and Whirlpool, Sealy bedding, Kenmore and Dyson vacuums, Nordic Track and Soul Fitness equipment. And if it's not on our shelves, it's available online at Sears.com with free shipping to either location. Sears Hometown Store in Tullahoma and Shelbyville. We're right in your neighborhood.
The time is now to buy your new vehicle from Stan McNabb Automotive in Tullahoma. Why now? We're counting down the days with our year-end sale. We say yes and you pay less. Starting Wednesday and Thursday with $1,000 under invoice. Friday, $750 under invoice. Saturday and Sunday, $500 under invoice. And Monday, New Year's Eve, $300 under invoice. The quicker you buy, the more you save. Get the Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. And Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram right now. We say yes, you pay less.
Mark, you've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Do you have jewelry that you'll never wear? How about a broken piece that's stashed deep into your jewelry box? Don't let your unused gold jewelry gather dust. Get the most out of its value today. Bring it in to Woodard's Diamond Showroom for cash or store credit. Walk away with the cash or put your credit towards a beautiful piece of jewelry you will actually wear. If you need a repair, we'll have it looking like new in no time at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is Hambone. Hambone is a St. Bernard mix. He's approximately 4 years old, and he gets along really well with other dogs and children. Hambone has had some vaccinations and will receive a free neuter provided by the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tullahoma. Microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $10 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. State law also requires a $25 deposit, refundable upon proof that the adopted pet has been neutered or spayed. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
And the Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Chester. Chester is a golden retriever mix and needs a good home. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. The hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society by sending them to Post Office Box 252, Manchester 37349, and their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
Markham's Pharmacy in Manchester has announced the 9th Lose to Win weight loss competition, according to General Manager Joe McCamey, who is the program's director. The 10-week competition begins with an informal meeting next week on January 3rd at 7 p.m. at Markham's Pharmacy. Incentives and a team approach are used to encourage individual lifestyle changes needed to establish healthier eating habits. The goal of Lose to Win is to reinforce the proper behavior for getting healthy and fit. McCamey says two of the biggest reasons weight loss does not come easy for many is because it's generally not fun and there is no one to keep you accountable. Lose to Win helps you with both of those objectives. McCamey added that the program uses up-to-date methods to help you be successful and to lose weight safely. This is an opportunity to meet new friends and to also pursue a healthier lifestyle, and it includes classes on healthy eating and cooking, blood pressure and cholesterol screenings, exercise tips, and motivational talks. Part of the Part of the motivation involves prize money. Not only are door prizes offered at many of these sessions, but teams compete for $1,000, and the leading male and female weight loss contestants each receive $150. Team winners are not determined on weight loss. Participants earn points based on time spent exercising, keeping a food journal, and attending weekly sessions. The team winners are based upon the points on a point system. Individuals interested in the Lose to Win competition can stop by Markham's Pharmacy and pick up an informational packet, or visit www.markhamspharmacy.com. Anyone with any questions or who would like to learn more about the program is invited to the free, no obligation meeting on the 3rd. The cost to participate is $79. Markham's Pharmacy is located at 1277 MacArthur Avenue in Manchester. McCamey can be reached at 728-1100 or via email at joe@markhamspharmacy.com.
And we'll be back in a moment with your weather forecast.
There's a sleepy little town in Middle Tennessee called Bell Buckle, where you can find a place to eat that's known around the world, the Bell Buckle Cafe. The food's so good there, the customers have almost worn out the stone steps into the place. The lobby is full of moon pies, t-shirts, candies, mugs, and music from the J. Gregory Bell Buckle music label. You will find the dining room is always full. The Bell Buckle Cafe has been written up in Southern Living several times, and recently the Tennessee Magazine called the Bell Buckle Cafe the best place to get home-style cooking in the state of Tennessee. From the favorite pulled pork plate, pork chop platter, chicken, meatloaf, or pot roast, the entrees are great and the sides are so good they are a meal by themselves for many. Do yourself a favor and join J. Gregory and Jeanette at the Bell Buckle Cafe today.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing Music on the Mountain every Saturday night at 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1982 at 74 degrees. The record low was in 1935 at 7 degrees. The average high on this day is 48 and the average low is 29. For tonight, look for mostly cloudy weather with a low of around 31. Some showers expected for Friday in the afternoon with a high of 48 and a low of 38, and mostly cloudy weather in the forecast for Saturday with a high of 42 and a low of 25. And Chip, we're looking forward today to talking with Coach Johnny Majors, who's coming in the studio today, and what a legend.
Personal thrill, old friend, and love the guy, love the man deeply. Much respect for him and his family. So.
Yeah, and he's going to be talking with John and I a little bit later on today, and we'll be bringing that to you in the coming week or so. So look forward to that here on Charter Channel 6.
We might still interview for him and put him in the Independent too this week.
That's right. All right, that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great night.